The Lowther family are one of the oldest families in the United Kingdom to bear arms. The family today can trace their history back to Dolphin, a descendant of Viking settlers. The family name is said to originate from Dolphin, who is believed to have named the river Lowther, which means foaming water in the Norse language. Fortunes of the family fluctuated according to the success or failure of the various earls and knights who inherited the estate. The Lowther Castle is situated a few miles east of Ullswater in the Lake District, close to the town of Penrith in Cumbria. In the late 1600s, John Lowther, 1st Viscount Lonsdale, rebuilt the house in a grand scale. Between 1806 and 1814, the current castellated building was constructed by the architect Robert Smirke. The first Earl, William Lonsdale, had inherited the estate from Sir James Lowther. Sir James had a reputation as a playboy and was in debt to William Wordsworth's father. The first Earl repaid this debt to the Wordsworth family and became close friends with the great poet. Wordsworth even wrote a poem about Lowther Castle. The fifth Earl, Hugh Lonsdale, inherited the estate in 1876 at the age of 25. The Kaiser visited the castle in 1895 and presented the Earl with a Mercedes motor car and the Order of the Prussian Crown First Class. His interest in cars led him to be the first president of the AA. He was also the first president of the International Horse Show at Olympia, and during World War I helped to found the Blue Cross Animal Charity. The fifth Earl also recruited his own Pals Battalion, the Lonsdale Battalion of the Border Regiment, which was wiped out at the Somme in 1916. A change of fortune in the 1930s, with the closure of his coal mines and his excessive lifestyle, led to his abandonment of the castle in 1935, as he could no longer afford to live there. During World War II, the castle was taken over by the army. Hugh died in 1944, leaving huge debts. His brother Lancelot inherited the estate and title, but was forced to sell off the family treasures. When he died in 1953, his grandson James inherited the estate. Faced with £25 million of death duties, he removed the roof of the castle and many of the walls were demolished, leaving the shell you see today. The grounds became a timber plantation, a pig farm and a chicken broiler factory. Following a £9 million restoration, led by the Lowther Trust and English Heritage, the castle and grounds reopened in 2017. Today it has become one of the showpieces of Cumbria. As a photographer, it gives endless opportunities. From the beautiful rose garden to various follies, the ruins of the castle, and the lovely woodland walks around the estate. For those like myself, it is an ideal subject for infrared photography, and the imposing ruins tell a story of the fluctuating fortunes of the Lowther family.